Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Jones, the voice of Jacksonville Pool. 3-2 in favor of Adam here. I'll get that updated. Give me 1 second, guys. Takes a moment to navigate through the website here.
Table 1, Thad Connor, JP. Table 1, Thad Connor versus JP.
1 second, it should refresh here. We'll disappear a trick. There we go. Oh, nope. JR's got 2. Sorry, guys, I lied to you. I lied. Disappear, do your trick. I love how Digital Pool loves to do this to me sometimes on stream here. They'll be like, nah, he doesn't have 2 points. JR definitely has 2 points. Let me refresh Digital Pool's side here for the score update. There it goes. Chase, they got to be a second or third cousin.
So for all y'all that can't see what's going on up here, this man is hitting 1,000 buttons a second up here, saying it's easy stuff up here. Just want y'all to know he's full of crap. He's doing all kind of stuff to make this stuff happen for you guys.
I try to. I talked about it before, but never in my life have I ever understood the saying or thought it was possible that if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Right.
And I finally told people, I was like, I can explain it to you now. Like, I get it. Like, I can stay behind this booth for 14 hours, get my stretches in when I need to, but stay behind this booth for 14 hours, do all this, be tired as can be, and just mentally exhausted, and still not feel like I actually worked. And I just love every moment of it.
Well, you're doing a great job. We do watch you a lot. I watch you, as you know, I watch you back in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm. Big supporter.
So you guys know when he's putting his little Venmo up here, y'all don't have a clue the stuff he's doing up here behind this microphone. He's got a laptop. He's got screens out. He's got a mini computer over here. He's got called a phone that we can never have in our hands that he's got. He's got all kind of shit going. So I'm sorry. He's got all kind of stuff going on.
Stuff of things.
But, I mean, he's got a lot going on to get all this out to you. It makes it look easy when we watch online, guys, because I do the same thing. Watching like, wow, it's going smooth. He's doing a lot to get it to make it look that good for everybody. So just want to give a shout-out to him.
Appreciate you.
I know he does a great job down in Jacksonville. I've been going down there for a few years now, and I saw him when he was down there, and I was like, wow, I would love to do that. And, guys, when I say that, I just say that I do not want to do it. It is way too much work what he does up here.
He's definitely like, don't sign me up for that. Please,
right. It's incredible to look at and how he represents everybody that he goes and videos and puts online.
I love it. Again, one of my favorite things of doing this is I always end up having somebody come back and they'll say, hey, like, you know, I got to go back and watch my match. Thank you so much. My mom was able to watch me play, or my friend from back west was able to watch me play and stuff. And I'm like, that's the reason I do what I do. Like, the fact that you guys were able to get some sort of family or friends involved in this situation is huge and very enjoyable. It means a lot to me, guys. I love when my family participates, and you know, you'll see my wife come and stream from time to time as well. And next thing you know, she'll type out what Luna's saying, my daughter, or what Luke loves the different color of the ball. So he'll be like, blue, 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 and sit there pointing at the 2 ball and stuff all the time. And she'll come in, and it just means the world to me. So I really hope to be able to give you guys that capability. And again, for everybody that comes in and tags and shares the stream and all that kind of stuff, it's free of charge. But it really helps the stream out a lot. Every time I'm able to look over at John and tell him how many viewers and stuff we have and stuff, it means a lot. He lights up like a Christmas tree every single time just to see that you guys are over here supporting this and being a part of this. So
guys, I'm going to throw it out there. I don't really know much. I'm going to let him answer this question, but I know some of you might be wondering, do you have a library with this stuff on it somewhere?
Do I have a library?
Like maybe a Facebook page they can go look at? Or
Oh, yeah, for all the previous videos? Yeah, absolutely. Via my Facebook page, every single video that I stream, even if I'm not streaming on my Facebook particularly. So, like when I do, for instance, Jacksonville AP as an example, I stream to their Facebook instead. I still tag my Facebook in it every single time, so you can actually go back through and see every single event. But that's also why I got my YouTube involved. So I'm actually able to put every single one of these events on the YouTube. And regardless of whether you were part of it or get to see it, you'll be able to go back there and see the entire live streams in their entirety, not broken up. But also, as well, Bulldogs does something different, too. And goodness gracious, I'm forgetting the gentleman's name, but he actually goes through, takes back my videos, and breaks them down on the YouTube side for Bulldogs and shows each match individually as well.
That'd be Jim?
It wasn't Jim that does it. It's the other gentleman. I'm feel so bad, but I'm trying to blank on his darn name. And I just talked to him last night right over there by table 6, too. That's the worst part. But it's definitely good. But yeah, y'all can go back and look at all of it and enjoy all the content you want to, past, present, and future. Just it's free to hit that follow button on the Facebook and free to hit that subscribe button on YouTube.
I suggest everybody watching go do that. That's what I was getting at. It's amazing the stuff you can see. You got really good matches up here, and guys, do remember when you watch these guys play, no matter whether you feel that you make all these shots from the sidelines or not, just watching what they do, and it'll help you learn a little bit. You can learn some patterns, how to do certain things, and it's patterns is what's going to get a lot of you guys to making more balls out there, and getting out more. So
yeah, I
pay
definitely
attention to how they do this, the patterns they do, why they do the things they do.
Yeah, it's huge. There's a wide area of opportunity to learn, a wide variety of different players, different styles. You know, I talked about it a moment ago when Mr. Davenport was on stream. I was talking about how, you know, I feel like he is if I don't have to exert that extra energy, I'm not going to, whereas other players, they'll let their stroke full on through and do a shot that they know is going to go 3 times between the long rails, but it's how they shoot and how they feel more comfortable taking on the shots that they have available to them. One option may work better for you. So
keep it as simple as possible.
What's happening on 6? This is table 6 right now, Edie. But yeah, I agree. Keep it. I like the keep it simple method. I like smooth. I like pocket speed. It's normally what works best for me.
So Edie, Jeff's tied 3-3 with J.O. Rossman.
Yeah, this is a good matchup between them right off the bat.
So I'm not sure if you've met Edie yet, but Edie is a big follower and supporter of everybody that plays pool around Macon.
Oh, yeah.
She will give them the love and support, and she's relentless on it. She's very, very, very good. She used to run the end rail, on the end rail.
There we go.
And she real big. There's real big on snooker over there. She's got a snooker following of people that follow her anywhere she goes.
I like that a lot, actually.
Edie's a very amazing lady.
No, it's funny. I was making a joke with Edie earlier, and as soon as I saw her name right back, I was like, "Hey, Eddie." I'm like, "Oh, Edie, I'm so sorry." I was like, "I'll take names that Tim Jones is going to get wrong for 500, Alex."
Got him.
I was like, guaranteed. But no, talking about snooker, that's one of the things I like about this pool hall is that John and them have a snooker table with the actual felt, the proper snooker felt on it. Which for those who don't know, going up one way may be smoother and down the other way is rougher, and you can actually run your hand and feel the difference in the felt, which is extremely interesting because that changes every shot that you go after, and you can actually see it reflected on the cue ball over there too when it's being shot. It's really cool. But no, I find snooker amazing. John was telling me too. I overheard him earlier, and I was just amazed. He said snooker was the first pool game that he actually learned and invested time in. Like he may have known how to play 8-ball per se, but he didn't go after it. Snooker was the first game that he actually went after. So
John plays snooker very well as well.
Yeah, John's a great shot. I mean, is good. But again, it's people like you, it's people like John as well that I enjoy the most because of the fact that what it takes to be a pool hall. Get a building, put some pool tables in, boom, you're a pool hall. Congrats. But people like you, people like him and stuff, and a lot of people here too, that you just find the passion for the sport and for what it is, and then you just start to fall in love with the game. And I think that's why I enjoy doing commentary as much as I have a huge love for the game because of people like that. You can't help but to be around them and it just be contagious. So
well, we thank you for sure. It's always good.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
You see, me and John playing tonight, we just loved to play when Alden came up. There's Alden, correct?
Yeah, Alden. Yep, you
When
got
Alden
it. Yes,
came
sir.
over there, he played with us for a good while. And, we made sure to give him all his compliments anytime he did anything.
Yeah, he had so much fun that he was like, hey, he was like, can I please for sure come up on the next one, please?
We're glad he came back with you. He said he was going to, too. He did. He definitely said he was going to make it back. I was hoping he would. I'm glad he did.
Yeah, I mean, he's on his, what I call the come-up phase. I saw another buddy of mine that used to be on a team with me, and he, I mean, his passion just started overpouring. He went from being on one team to playing 3 nights a week, and then you'd almost always see him up there playing other people and having fun. And I told Alden, too, I was like, especially because he enjoys this style. He enjoys tournaments a lot. And I told him, I said, dude, I was like, you need to get out there and continue playing in these tournaments then, if this is the path and way you really want to go. I said, because you're on your come up stage now, like you're ramping up your skills and your ability and your knowledge. I said, and you're going to get to a point where some of these tournaments, they have a robustness minimum. And I was like, you're going to get to that point where you're like, I know I'm up there, but I can't play in this tournament because I haven't practiced in enough of them, I haven't participated. I said, and with all things, there's normally 2 taxes out there with all things you want to become good at. There's time and there's money. And you're going to pay both in some form or fashion. So might as well get into it, learn it, and take advantage of it. And this is still for $50, this is just such a crazy good opportunity. It's amazing.
It's definitely a very inexpensive way to get out there and play some really good people.
Mm-hmm. He says, Bill's giving me way too much credit, but do love them all. I watched Jeff play since he was very young. He's the best stance I've ever seen. Edie, I'm not normally one to ever participate in the Calcutta. And I enjoyed watching Jeff play so much I actually participated in the Calcutta this time around and actually got Jeff. So I'm excited to see how he plays, and he's my horse in the fight per se, if you want to call it that way. That's how some people like to look at it, but I don't know, there was just something about him. I got to watch a couple of his matches last time, and I was like, I just really like the way this guy plays and stuff, and everybody was just really complimenting who he was and his place in the pool world, and I was inspired, so.
Definitely a good player.
Mm-hmm. Billy, I will say this pool hall is so crazy quiet right now that Mike Lowry is not in the building. I'm confused. Like this place is literally a night and day difference. I thought they had soundproofing on the walls or something this time around.
Mike definitely brings a little bit of noise to the
He
room.
He does. I love messing with him about it. Edie, I do.
Little
I
Mike's just as bad. They are fun to be around.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, no, he was a blast last time. I enjoyed it, and I like his overall really fun attitude. He is not going to back away from somebody. That's not somebody to bark loud at, because he'll bark right back and then give you his bite immediately.
Him and Johnny Archer had a little match going on a couple weeks back.
Oh, did they really? Oh my God! Did somebody stream that at all? Please tell me somebody. No, goodness gracious! I would have loved to have seen that. I would have adored every moment of seeing that.
Some of it's on there. They didn't get all of it, but a little bit. They got a little bit excited towards the end of the night. So
I love what words you're using right now. Oh, this is funny.
He was asked to be quiet a little bit. Let's just say that.
Mike Lowry was asked to be quiet a little bit. I don't know if I believe that at all. I can't even say that without laughing.
It was pretty funny.
Oh, man. Oh. Bill says they both gave me good action every time he come through Macon. There you go.
They do.
Yeah, Johnny was about to be here today. Again, I don't want to misspeak, but I thought I overheard that there was somebody said in chat about car trouble, but I thought I heard a wreck on 75 at some point, and he just wasn't going to make it in time. But originally, like about 2 hours before the tournament was supposed to start, he was confirmed, like on the phone with John about being up here. So love to see him get involved with us. He actually reached out to me not that long ago via Facebook, was asking about some of the tournaments around Florida and stuff like that, any recommendations I would have. And I know it wasn't in Florida, but I told him, I said, I don't know why you would miss out on this tournament. Well, JR is getting a little bit of a breakthrough here. We've had pretty much a very close tied back and forth match right now. And JR just took his fifth rack right there. It'll refresh just a second on the screen for you guys, but up 5-3.
He had a beautiful, beautiful break that time for a break and run. It was laid out there nice and easy. And JR's usually going to get those when they're laid out there like that.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't miss much on those.
It's one of those, too, as well. Like, I see Lavigne just enjoying the atmosphere and the environment and everything that's going on. But I have to take a note from their book and just not worry about how my opponent's shooting. I had a really tough week this past week. I had a good 15-5 win against a fellow skill level 4. And then on Tuesday night, I was against a 7, and I lost 19-1. He was shooting flawlessly. I had one critical mistake, racks 1, 2, and 3. One shot, and he would run out the rest. And the problem is, after that, he was so far ahead that I just was like, I was stuck on how well he was shooting. And I always tell my team, I'm like, how well he's shooting or not shooting has very little to nothing to do with you. Like, you have no control over that aspect of it. So quit focusing as if you have some sort of control that you can make a difference with it, and like look at what you can really do. And I was very disappointed in myself, so I always try to like pay attention to how well these
Chucky.
higher ups do.
The legend Chucky Dorsett.
Yep. he's tried to credit. He said Chuck Dorsett. Chuck was on stream first thing this morning, actually, starting us off. Well, this is going to be an interesting run here for Mr. Lavigne. I wonder really what he's going to do about a 6-8 situation. This is probably one of my favorite things, guys. You'll hear me talk about this. That's what I consider to be the problem in this rack, because I'm looking and paying close attention to how these guys are going to take control of the situation and what they're really going to choose to do.
I would think probably shoot the 1, pull it back, shoot the 2 off the 6 right here in the side, and that'll break out your 6-8.
I like that.
Nope.
Oh,
he's going to try to get it with the 5. I don't love that. You can get stuck easily. But he's got a plan.
Yeah, and that's one of my favorite things. If I ever, like, you'll hear me get excited when I call it. And I'm like, yeah, he's going to do this right here. And they do the same thing on stream. I'm like, I know this shot. Like, I got it. Let's go.
It's a little difficult to see from the angle we're at on the screen, but the 6 is a little bit above the point.
Yeah.
Which makes it very easy to scratch if you hit the 6. Makes me think he's going to have to shoot the 4, then pull the 5 back and try to hit the 8, I guess. A little bit bigger chance.
Whatever it is that 5 ball is going to be crucial to whether he's going to run the rest of this rack or have to play defensive here in a moment. And JR shooting really well. I would much rather leave the ball on my side of the court than have to depend on me landing in defense and assuming that JR can't break through it somehow. I ain't saying not to play defensively if you have to, but I don't know. I like betting on myself more. I say that, you'll hear me brag about one of the things I've been working on is how good my defensive shots have been getting. I was so proud, too. Even though skill level 7 I played, I snookered against another object ball. He tried to get that breakout, too. I snookered against the object ball, and like, he still got out of it real good for a nice 2-rail kick. But he was like, that was the defense right there. I was like, I still can't believe you got out of it, man. I was like, I was trying so badly. He was like, you made me have to think about it. I had to slow down for a moment. This is going to be crucial. This is really the turning point. He needs this rack to keep JR, from getting onto the hill. I am not mad about that. He doesn't seem happy, but I feel like, is that side pike going to come into play if JR tries to take the 6 in the bottom right?
Looks like, no, he ain't going to be able to play the ball. He could play a small safety, I would think. Just tap the 6.
Yeah, leave the cue ball with the 8, right?
Yeah. You can just stop it right there and freeze it.
There we go. There we go. That's the snooker right there.
Jeff knew that was coming. That's why he wasn't happy.
Looks like he's going for the 1 rail. I almost kind of like the 2-railer here instead. maybe not crazy, but shooting
could
up
be
towards.
trying to tap the 6 and get the cue ball to go behind the 9. You never know.
Yeah, if you get the left-hand side, I know we don't have the best angle right here, guys, but if you get the left-hand side of that 6 ball, yeah, that cue ball will drift to the left. And it did. It drifted out, though. Oh, let's see where that 6 got left in the process.
All the way down table.
I mean, that's doable. I was about to say it's not a bad lead, but that's definitely doable.
He didn't give him ball in hand. Makes him make a shot.
Yep. Billy Sice says that's a nut job, Billy Brown.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely nutted up on the 8.
Yep. I like that.
Jeff was shaking his head. He knew it was going to happen.
Yep.
I know Billy Sykes played enough pool. He's been there and seen it. As soon as he done a shot, he's like, oh, heck, here we go.
Billy's done it so many times. Got the coffee mug, got the T-shirt from it, the collector keychain.
We've all not nutted a ball up before, knowing we're fixing to get nutted up.
Yep.
ourselves.
Like, yeah, they're going to torch me if they can, aren't they? Yep, there they go. They tortured me. That's funny. Not liking it as much, so I'm assuming maybe it's right on top of the rail, or maybe it's a little bit off. It's hard to tell from here at all. I'm even trying to get a little side view of it, but I can't. Yeah, I can't.
It's
I can't tell
definitely
you.
a touchy shot. That's a lot of legends in one pool shot.
Yeah, they're not allowed to post that photo on Facebook because of too many legends. Facebook will flag it for inappropriate content.
All right, so JR didn't get it, but he did get a little leave out of it himself.
Nice little lucky leave there. I like that. It hurts whenever you've already playing an opponent that's shooting good and is ahead right this second. But the jump shot is there, and Mr. Jeff's getting lined up for it. I mean, honestly, if he can hit this, he's still going to have plenty of eyes on that 7 ball. It's nice out and open. We haven't had too many. I think we've only had maybe one attempt on a jump shot on stream so far. So maybe he'll land this here, and we'll get a good little video of a nice attempted jump shot here, and maybe successful here. Just looking at his angle here. There we go. There goes the jack up on it, trying to hold that same angle. Very interesting bridge hand here he's got. Just got to make a good clean stab through this, get above that 7. No, the scratch in the top left-hand corner. Man, good attempt. Very good attempt. He got clear of that 7, didn't move it 1 ounce. But very unfortunate hit where it came off of that top left-hand corner pocket for the cue ball. With that, that's going to give JR the best chance to go and be on the hill here.
Oh, yeah.
It's wide open for him. I feel comfortable with this run out. I know if I feel comfortable, these guys that are in the 700 range are not even blinking.
No.
They're like, you just set up a little practice a little practice session on the table for me. Is that what you just did?
Yeah.
Love it. Getting fans coming up to the table for you too now.
Oh, that's Frog. Frog is probably about the 2nd best player around here.
There we go.
Chuck's about the best. Frog's around the 2nd.
Versus William
I like
Aguilar, table 3.
David Cross, the guy that split the tournament or lost to Kim Davenport that time, he's in a little bit under these guys. But on any given day, he can beat either one.
I was sad to miss that Open Championship. That would have been fun. That would have been fun.
Oh, and he goes down.
Yep. Alden shaking his head. Can't get any rolls. They got rolls at Cracker Barrel.
Golden Corral has
Golden
some
Corral's
really
got
good
good
yeast
rolls.
rolls.
Yeah. Yeah. Texas Roadhouse does too. See, now he's happy about it. Now I done hit the nail on the head. There you go. Go have fun, brother. I like that. Bill and I both start making rolls jokes. Was it?
He played Bradley Turner.
Oh, it was funny because we had Brandon Turner and Bradley Turner, and so when the names were getting called out, one of them was like, wait a minute, did you say my name twice? It was hilarious. I was like, nope, but I was like, we got the Turners in here. Let's go. Turner Brothers. Oh, Billy Sykes, they would. He said they barred him from just sitting and eating the rolls.
I don't even want to know how many you ate, Billy.
Oh, Lord. He probably told the waitress right off the bat, he's like, go and bring a couple more baskets. Save yourself the trips.
Bring some of that extra cinnamon butter.
Goodness, I'm not even hungry. I had a delicious bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from here.
Tell you what, they have a burger here with an egg on it that is wonderful.
Yes, they do. Oh, my
It
gosh.
is wonderful.
It is definitely to die for. It's so good. And actually, I don't know if you noticed, though, but today is the pulled pork special day.
I did see that up there.
Yeah, if I told him to try to save me some, it'll be a while till I'm ready to eat again, but I told him to save a little bit for me.
Just break me off a little sandwich on the side.
Yeah, it ain't got to be much. Make sure everybody else gets their fixings first.
He's shooting the big pool balls on the snooker table. That's a little bit harder.
Oh, yeah. That is, was that Dakota? Is that his name? I believe that's Dakota Bryant that's over there. He was asking to be on stream a little while ago. I told him, come on by later. Come see me. Well, I think the 8's tying up some of this, but I don't think it's tying up enough. I think the angle's still there for the one in the bottom left.
If he can make the one in the bottom left, he's got to carry him on the 9 as well.
I wasn't even paying attention to that, but yeah.
Just don't know if he can get a full sight of it. Might have to spin it a hair.
Amber said, y'all lucky you had a hair appointment today. I love it. Amber, how you doing?
Tell the truth. Bobby told you couldn't come.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was about to clip it that left-hand side pocket. On the way now, nice. Come on by. Come say hi. Billy Sykes, you'll be there. Be there for the next one. I hope you do.
Well, come on, Billy.
Kim Davenport, Brandon Albert.
I know we can get a little Calcutta going on you.
There we go.
God forbid you have a flashback and start showing them who you used to be. What up, TJ? Yeah, that's me.
Nope, TJ, it's not. Nope, Billy is not here. You can't even see him right there. You ain't even right there.
Nope, not me.
By the way, I still want to give a shout out. Bulldogs gave me one of their wonderful Bulldog shirt. I posted on my Facebook page too. That if any of my peeps back home want one, I'll be more than happy to bring it to you to Jacksonville. Just gotta send me the cash out for the money for it, but appreciate you.
Got another legend, Tracy, right here, telling him what a great job he's doing.
That means a lot. Absolutely means a lot.
Tracy used to mess around with the women's pros a little bit. Did pretty well, if you didn't know.
Oh, I did not know that, no.
Yes. Very solid player. Very solid.
TJ says, can I get a 7-game spot in this tournament?
Absolutely, TJ. Come on up, give you money, and we'll talk about that spot a little bit later.
Oh, I love it. Billy Sykes said, tell him, Billy, if I have a flashback, Davenport don't have to win.
He don't have to, Billy. He used to hit him good, I promise you.
That's too good. I love it.
I'm telling you, when he won that Emerald Open, he played very good. You don't just win that by accident.
Yeah. Yeah, that isn't about getting them rolls, is it?
There's probably some rolls involved in there, but them balls got to go in the hole when you hit them that way. TJ, my mama told me something a long time ago, and it's, don't ask for something you can't win with, so you might want to change that. You might need a little more, sir.
I love it. Oh, my gosh. The smack talk is happening. It is too good.
TJ's one of my players. He's a better player. He's a 6 on my league. I'm
There we
pretty
go.
good buddies with TJ. He worked with me at another job at Trojan.
There we go.
It was called the Emerald something. I can't remember. It's a long time ago. Emerald Coast or something like that, Billy. Justin Coleman was telling me all about it when you won that one. I think it was back in the 90s when you won that tournament.
What a rattle, but what a leave. He's in between the pocket points on the side pocket. That 4-ball sitting there may not do Jeff any good at all. That is the best way you could have missed that ball. That is wild. You couldn't set that shot up again for him to have to repeat it. He would end up scratching in some way, shape, or form, or making the 4 in the process.
He got a beneficial role there. Hey, Billy Sykes, do you remember that? It might have been the Emerald Coast or something like that. It was the Emerald something, I'm pretty sure, but I know Justin Coleman said he rode down there with you, and you snapped it off. Y'all didn't do nothing. He just was along for the ride. My little Uncle Fester looking buddy.
Uncle Fester. Oh, man.
Oh, Justin was a good guy.
Uncle Fester with Cousin Ed.
Yeah, Jeff's getting a little hot right now. The rolls are getting a little one-sided.
They definitely are. And you got to be feeling it a little bit, too. Your opponent's on the hill.
Jeff's a very emotional player. He definitely wears his emotions on his sleeve right there. You can see them. He don't hide them.
Yeah, this is not fun to have to take this on. If that 4 was buried a little bit, I'd prefer the 1-rail kick instead, but it looks like it's a little above the pocket there, so the 1-rail kick might be a little bit more difficult because where the 9 is. I feel like where it's at, I'd 1-rail kick it and end up kicking behind it, just scratching anyways.
Well, being as far as it is makes this a little bit tougher jump shot, unless you're left-handed, and he's a right-handed player, so this makes this jump shot very difficult just to reach.
He can tag me in. I'll go jump over there real fast for him.
I actually like the 2-rail kick shot at it. Kick down there by the butt of his stick. 2 rails, maybe.
Okay.
I just don't know from where I'm sitting over here if it can make it by the 6 on the 2-rail kick.
This is tough. Gets a great hit on it. That keep on going, get behind that 8, and it's not. It's just going to get close to it. Good try. Bill says he thinks you're talking about turning over in Beaufort, South Carolina.
It very well could be. It was a long time ago.
Some would even say in a galaxy far, far away there, Billy Sykes.
It was definitely in the 90s, so it was a minute.
Well, I'm just proud of Jeff getting a good hit on that. That was definitely, Edie, that was a good try. I mean, it was
tough.
Yeah.
He done something I dang sure couldn't do. I couldn't even reach the ball in the side pocket to be able to jump, and I was way too short for that.
Well, this should be an out here for JR. He's set up pretty well for the rest of this rack. Oh, there you go. No, you're good, brother. You're good. Shouldn't be anything crazy from here.
Table 8.
Ivan, I'm not seeing a one-pocket tournament here, no, sir.
Table 8. Jaden.
I'm not. How you doing today, Ivan? Welcome to the stream, by the way. There we go. Count on back down for the 9. And there we go. Good out. J.R. Rossman taking the win 7-3 here against Jeff, putting Jeff in the 1-loss side. Keep in mind that was still through the winner's side bracket.